What's happening, YouTube? It's your man Swap NV. We are back with another video, but the same video with Charleston White on Terrance Gangsta Williams. We're breaking it down in parts. Now we're in part 5. We'll check it out, chime in, see how we can add our 2 cents in.
Provoke and evoke. So provoke thought and evoke emotions. With wordplay.
Oh, let me go back on that. I like that.
Have this kind of attention. I just know that for me to get attention means I'm gonna get paid. Once people stop paying me attention, then I stop getting paid. So part of that is to troll. So they're absolutely right. I do a lot for attention. Half of what I say, I don't mean. Half I mean, I ain't gonna say. It's about provoking thought, provoke and evoke.
Provoke and evoke. That shit. What his name? Andrew Tate be on.
Provoke thought and evoke emotions. With wordplay. So no, man, they're absolutely right. Most of the time I am just trolling. For some attention, because I know, nigga, that's what views come from, attention. So they gotta figure it out.
Okay, what is the biggest misconception people have about you?
That I'm wild and crazy in real life like I am on the internet. They don't know, man. For the most part, I'm real conservative, reserved in real life. I ain't nothing like the internet person. But I can play the part. Yeah, I can play the part. But for the most part, I try to be a gentleman. Yeah, I try to be a gentleman. The internet persona don't give about nothing. He just trolling for attention. I don't seek a lot of attention in person.
Okay, so this is the last question. What motivates you to speak so boldly even when you know it will cause backlash?
For the most part, I think I'm speaking the truth.
Yeah, that real shit. These are good questions right here.
The truth don't care about nobody's feelings.
That's a fact. I've been saying that for so long. The truth don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. So stop crying and stop whining. Cause that real shit.
In my mind,
the world need the truth. Cause everybody lying, everybody playing like it's down, like his hat say. His hat say, I think everybody playing. That's a fact.
I'm speaking my truth, what I believe to be my truth. And my truth, meaning my words, shouldn't hurt nobody. I ain't hit nobody, I ain't killed nobody, I ain't attacked nobody. These are my words, my truth. The boldness come from, I'm speaking my truth based off not what I feel, but what I'm convicted by. A man's convictions. What I think is right, what I think is wrong. And that's where the boldness come from. I think I'm speaking for what's right against what I believe to be wrong.
No, this is her last question. She said, what inspires you to become a public figure and start speaking out on social issues?
I didn't know America would sentence a 12-year-old kid to life without parole.
He always be saying that. They'll be flying over people's head. This man say he work on rules and he work on laws and laws and legislation to where a 12-year-old kid can be sentenced to life without parole. So he worked to get that bill or law signed to where that's not possible, because once upon a time you could be 12 years old and receive life without parole. That's some shit. So shout out to Charleston White for getting laws and getting them laws and regulations, laws and legislation and regulations changed. He reminded me of Dame Dash. Dame Dash said he went to college, got kicked out of college. Years later, he wrote and written books, and his books is being sold. Not his books is being taught in the college that he got kicked out of. That's one of the great. That's one of the greatest things I ever heard in my life. For Charleston White to say he changed laws, that's the first time I ever known a man can change laws. I ain't even knew you can change laws. I ain't even knew we as the people can vote, have a voice, have laws change. And I ain't even like the fact that Dame Dash got kicked out of a college, and now fast forward, he became an entrepreneur, became a businessman, became somebody, became successful without college, and then wrote a book about his life or whatever about business, and then it be so good that the people in the college serve the books that he wrote to their kids, and their kids getting that teaching. So that's like one of the greatest things I heard a black man do. Out of all the things you can do, writing a book. I want to write a book. I am gonna write a book one day. But writing a book and have a book being sold in a library or sold in a college, or being taught in a college, and you able to say, I wrote that book. That's amazing to me.
I thought, most states would like Texas. They'll give a kid 40 years, so most of the kid can get in Texas. I didn't know until I started meeting other adults who had been sentenced to life without parole as children. People like Sarah Cruiser, George Toker out of New Orleans, Eric Brown, Catherine Curtis Jones, I started meeting kids who had life without parole, 12 and 13 and 14 years old. So I had met them in Washington, D.C. Once I got that knowledge and that information, that's what really made me start speaking out, because it was unheard of to me. And at that time, it was only 3 countries on earth that would sentence a kid to life without parole. That was America, Sudan, and North Korea. So that's what really made me start speaking out. And at that time, Facebook had just came with the live button where you can start going live. And that's kind of where it went from there. Just trying to make everybody aware about laws that affected most young people in America. And then this was around the time of drill music.
So I ain't even knew that. So Facebook Live,
being such a
Facebook Live just came out by that time. I guess 2000 and no, hell no. He said drill music came out, so that gotta be 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013.
Was just speaking out online on social media. It was never my intent to be where I am now. Your nigga was just advocating on behalf of young people who were committing crime and felt like they needed a second chance in life.
Okay, Jarvis says, you have a strong online presence and don't shy away from controversies. How do you decide what message to put out or speak on?
That's a good one. I just
The damaging shit.
cause a lot of shit I ignore. So I'm normally gonna speak on the most trending topic online. I'm gonna speak on the one that's dominating the algorithm. So pretty much how I decide. It's kind of like latching on to something.
Ride
So I'm
the
gonna
wave.
ride the wave,
See? Ride the wave.
and then I'm gonna try to create a wave off that wave.
Yeah.
If it makes sense. If you understand, yeah, I'm gonna try to.
That was real shit. See? I even said that before we even said it. Ride the wave. I love that in Forex.
The wave off the wave that I'm riding. Say some wild, horrible, crazy, man, yeah, and then it seems to work. When everybody go right, I go left. Everybody go left, I go right. And then sometime, nigga, I know I'm gonna be wrong for saying it. I don't mind being wrong. And then come back and explain why I'm wrong and make it sound like I'm right. So it's just all about what's dominating the algorithm.
I know you've been on the road and you just got back in town. So and I see you getting a little tired there. You
No, nigga, come on, we riding, nigga.
Okay, I got a Taurus.
No, nigga, come on, we ain't gonna ride.
All right, what is the biggest lesson you have learned from your past that you incorporate in your everyday life? Your everyday life.
My biggest lesson from the past. My biggest lesson from the past is I try to do right by everybody. That's my biggest lesson. So I got a saying, nigga, I'm gonna take the before I do the. I'm gonna take it before I give it. So my biggest lesson is I wake up with the intentions on not trying to harm nobody.
I ain't lying. Don't harm nobody.
So that's how I move forward in life. So that's why a lot of times I tell nigga, I don't give a what I say. I ain't done. I ain't nobody. It's some people waking up doing to people. I ain't done nothing now, motherfucker. What I done said, nigga. So that's me moving forward. I have no intention on trying to bring harm to nobody in life. Another biggest lesson from my past is you reap what you sow. Yeah, you reap what you sow. Every time I done wrong to somebody, it came back instantly. And I could always say, nigga, this me reaping what I sowed.
Shit, I did right all my life.
Call it whatever you want to call it, nigga, this me reaping what I...
My black ass did right all my life. Shit, I be like, God damn, I did right for no reason. Well, shit, I do got a lot of good in my life. I ain't gonna lie though. But I be like, God damn, boy, I should have been acting a fucking fool. I should have been robbing and shooting and killing. Is that the case?
So yeah.
Okay, so he said, Jari says, can you tell us about some of the community work you're currently involved in that people may not know about?
I partner with a local school in the Oak Cliff area. Where y'all probably, you know where we went. I partner with that school. I still work with the victims. So for instance, today, they just made a post online where it says Kayla B. Kayla B said that Mama Duck lawsuit against King Von and Lil Durk in the state was dismissed. Well, because I'm connected to a lot of the victims. One of the attorneys that's on the case for Mama Duck reached out to me and sent me a message and said, hey man, just let's say tease them know that that's not true at all. So yeah, I still do a lot of work with the victim side of our communities.
And I'm about to say, damn, that can't be true. I'm glad that ain't true. Compensated. They done killed that lady's son. They been torturing that lady's son in front of the world.
Yeah,
Dirty
that's
ass
when I
niggas
say
like
too much. Not only that,
shit.
I partner with some community organizations in Atlanta. Still, where we do turkey giveaways, backpack, school supplies. Yeah, shout out to the guys Necessary Smoke podcast. So yeah, I still do things in the community, and then whenever I travel and go to another city, I try to tap into the community, man, and pay tithes some kind of way.
Okay, Jari also said you work closely with at-risk youth. What do you think is a positive approach to keep our at-risk youth out of prison, out of the prison system?
Ain't no right from wrong. Stop doing wrong.
They need something to do.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, most young people don't have nothing to do, so they gravitate to the financial aspect of committing crimes, selling drugs, doing wrong. Not only do they gravitate to the financial aspect because they don't have anything to do, they also gravitate to the excitement side of it because they ain't got nothing to do. So it's the excitements and the thrills. I remember a time how many police be parked somewhere when we were 6, 7 years old. Hey man, let's go throw rocks at the police. And the excitement of throwing the rocks and running from them, until you start getting caught. So that shit become exciting.
That's another thing. I'm glad he brought that up. People get excited over the wrong thing, bro. Like in New York, the kids will get excited or get adrenaline rush from riding on top of the damn trains. Like even though the wrong thing is fun, that shit is dangerous, and kids need to realize that. Like this, is what you need to be doing. Every man, I'm gonna just speak for the men. Every teenage boy need to become the man they always wanted to be. You need to work on yourself and become the man you always want to be. Because like he said, when he was 5, 6, 7 years old, they was throwing rocks at each other, throwing rocks at a police car. When me and my friends and me and my kids, me and the kids from the neighborhood, when we was 5, 6, 7 years old, we was playing football, basketball, baseball. We was riding bikes, bro. We was thinking about what type of adult we wanted to be. We was thinking about where we wanted to live at. We was thinking about how much money we want to make. We was thinking about what kind of car we gonna drive. We was thinking about what type of woman we was gonna have. We was thinking about what type of clothes we was gonna have, what type of life we was gonna live, what type of man we was gonna be. So that's what you need to strive to be every day. Like that's what your job, cause that is the truth. Most black people, most men, they don't know what the fuck they supposed to be doing. You supposed to be raising your kids. You supposed to be take care of your family. You supposed to be, but before you get old enough to have a family, you supposed to be taking care of yourself, and you supposed to figure out what you want to be as a young child. Cause when you 5, 6 years old, we talking about what we want to be. We want to be an NBA player. We want to be a firefighter. We want to be a fly guy. We want to be a rapper. We want to be anything. We want to be a successful guy that make $300,000-$400,000 a year. We want this kind of car. You need to strive to get that. Like you need to spend your whole life trying to become the man that you wanted to be. That's your whole goal in life, is to become the man that you always wanted to be.
So we have
That's
to
how it
find
work.
something for them to do.
Yeah, bro.
Not only do we have to
Put your
find something for
brains
them to
together.
do, we have to teach them
Yeah, teach them.
what.
Teach them right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on old school teaching right from wrong. You need to know right from wrong, what the fuck to do, what the fuck not to do, what to eat, what not to eat. When you go outside, grandma say put a hat on your head. Boy, put the hat on your head. Boy, cover up your chest. Boy, get off that ground, the ground wet. Like, stop, don't get so close to that road, because a car might swerve out the road and hit y'all. It's called a freak accident. See, kids need to know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to share. Y'all need to take turns. Y'all need to damn play sports, play basketball, baseball. We was outside all the time, 24/7, playing basketball, baseball, football, all day long, riding bikes.
There's a lot of young people
Riding
coming out
go-karts,
into, coming out of their mama's house, coming out the porch. They don't know what to do. The biggest problem is the belief system. What do they believe? A lot of people believe in taking something from somebody is the right way to get it. So we have to create a new belief system for young people, man. Challenge their belief system. When you find out most young niggas don't have a belief system, or the value system is negative.
Value system, see?
They value money, they don't value life and living. They value possessions, they don't value relationships. So understanding the belief system and your value system is what you attack and challenge. So as you try to find them something to do, as well as teach them what to do. So yeah, a lot of people don't know right from wrong. They ain't been taught it yet. They've just been surviving and living since they've been born.
Surviving and living
Okay,
since they've been born.
Gerard, Jari said,
That's some
you
scary
can sit
ass
down
shit.
with a young person.
Can you imagine a person growing up not knowing right from wrong, bro? That's some scary shit. You don't know right from wrong. It's a lot of people don't even know right from wrong. You can tell by the way they act, by your behavior. I'm so glad I know right from wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how people just don't know the basics and the fundamentals of life.
Down the wrong path. What would you say to him?
You going to jail? Yeah. Let him know you going to jail. Tell him go on, get ready. You going. You working hard to go. You working hard to end up in jail, and show him where he working hard to end up in jail. And then try to figure out what he want to do other than going to jail. Cause you going to jail. But look at you. Look what you doing every day. Who out, man? Yeah, you going to jail, nigga. And show him. Point it out to him. And then let him know once he go to jail, then he can come back and be a better person. But right now, he think he know what he know. He think he bad. He think he tough. No, then you gotta go to jail. You gotta go. Yeah. And man, don't argue with him. Tell him, no, you gotta go, man. Then you'll be all right. But right now, you ain't gonna be all right, nigga. You gotta go, nigga. So go on, get ready. I'm telling you, make him, man, I argue with him all day long. Tell me, you going to jail, nigga.
Okay, Jari said, you speak on street culture and its impact on young people. What do you think is the biggest issue facing youth today?
I was gonna say their lack of empathy for others. They don't really have empathy for other people. But it's their lack of respect for older people. Yeah. It's the lack of respect for older people.
Okay, he says, Jari says, in your opinion, what is one of the biggest issues facing our black communities today?
Literacy. Yeah, literacy. This group of black people is kind of like the slaves. They can't read or read. They really can't read or write. Uh, a nationwide statistic is less than half of our kids can read on or above their grade level.
That ain't explained.
So this man, they can barely read. This group can barely read or write on. So literacy problem is our biggest problem.
Okay, Jerry also wants to know, what legacy do you want to be remembered by or leave behind?
It's a good question. These some good questions though.
I never brought harm to the black community. Yeah, nigga, I never brought harm to the black community.
Yeah, that's some real
just,
shit.
my words hurt. Yeah.
I can honestly say that too. I ain't never brought harm to the black community. Not robbing, not killing, not shooting, not fighting niggas, not beating niggas' ass, not beating bitches' ass, not disrespecting shit, not fucking up shit, not selling crack, not burning down buildings, not doing none of that, not doing no harm to nobody. No harm to nobody. Harmless. I can honestly say that.
Spoke some mean words.
Make sure y'all like,
I never sold drugs. I never shot up the black community. I never brought harm to the black community.
Me neither.
That's gonna be my legacy. Who spoke truth and never brought harm to his people.
That real shit.
Okay, Britt wants to know, what do you feel will be the downfall of blacks in America, and how can we change the effect?
The biggest downfall. The biggest downfall. How can we change the effects?
Rap shit.
I don't think the effects can change. I think the biggest downfall
is ourselves. That hating and shit. That rap shit.
The biggest downfall, I think, if black people was to ever get reparation. Yeah, truthfully and honestly. I just gave this shit some deep thought. The biggest downfall, if they ever gave reparations.
Okay, Brett want to know, what do you think is the most toxic trait in black women?
The most toxic trait in black women. That's a pretty broad question, but I'm gonna step out on a limb and answer that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna step out on a limb. Is her ideology of independence, the independent black woman? I don't need no man. Yeah, I don't need that. That's she the only race of woman on earth with that ideology and concept. I don't need no man. Every other woman, every other creature, every other species on the planet knows it needs.
Need a man.
Yeah.
But I think the women be trying to say they don't need the wrong kind of man. I think that what they really mean. They don't want no fuck nigga. They don't want the wrong man. They gonna beat their ass. They don't want no man that ain't a real man. That ain't gonna take care of them. They ain't gonna take care of the family. That ain't gonna respect them. You know what I'm saying? They want a real upstanding guy that's gonna hold it down. So I think men been fucking up so much to the point that a woman rather not have no damn body than a sorry ass motherfucker. That's what I really think they mean. I
Need
don't
each
think,
other.
I